Hello my students, it's me Sejal and welcome back to another session of my video. Students, links for all my previous flashcard topics I have mentioned in the description box below. Please check it out. In today's lesson, we are going to discuss about universal goniometer, quadriceps board and tilt table. So, let's get started. These are the questions regarding first flashcard topic. So, the question is identify an equipment given in a picture. Here you have to write in brief about its parts and then you have to write about its uses. This is the answer. The equipment given in a picture is universal goniometer. Now we will discuss about the parts of goniometer. So goniometer is having mainly 4 parts: the body of goniometer, fulcrum, movable arm and stationary arm. Now let's talk about the body first. So it is designed like a protractor and has a many forms like full or half circle. It has a scale for measurement of the angle. The scale can extend either from 0 to 180 degree in half circle goniometer while 0 to 360 degree in full circle goniometer. Then the second part is fulcrum. So fulcrum is a screw at the center of body that allows the moving arm to move freely in the body of the device. This fulcrum can be used to tighten the moving arm in a particular position or to loosen to permit the free movement of the moving arm. Next one is stationary arm. So this arm is aligned with the inactive part of the joint measured, or you can say the stationary part of the joint. It is a structural part of the body and is not movable independently of the body. And the last one is moving arm. So this arm of the goniometer is aligned with the mobile part of the joint to be measured. Now let's see the uses of goniometer. So the universal goniometer is used to measure joint angle and motion in the clinical setting. It is also used to find out the presence of dysfunction related to either muscle, tendon or joints. It is also used to establish a diagnosis related to joint dysfunction by measuring joint range of motion, whether it is affected or not, and according to that, it is also used to develop a treatment goals and the treatment plan. Now, our next cue card is about quadriceps board. So here you have to identify an equipment which is given in this picture and write down its uses and define what is range of motion. So here is my sample answer. The equipment given in a picture is quadriceps board. The quadriceps board is used in a physical therapy rehabilitation program to strengthen quadriceps muscle. This is done by placing the knee joint at various angles over quadriceps board and ask the patient to perform knee extension movement. This board gives the patient maximum support during quadriceps exercises because each section can be adjusted independently to match exact femoral and tibial length. One can also perform elbow range of motion and strengthening exercise with the use of quadriceps board by supporting arm over the quadriceps board. Now the definition of range of motion. So the range of motion is an amount of angular motion allowed at the joint between any two bony levers. The last cue card for today's video is about tilt table. So these are the questions. Identify an equipment, write its uses and define disability. So here is the answer. The equipment given in a picture is tilt table. Tilt table is a type of table with a top capable of being rotated on its transverse axis so that a patient lying on the table can be brought into the erect position or in a standing position. Earlier, it was used as a tilt-table test to evaluate the cause of unexplained syncope. It is a non-invasive procedure that involves moving the patient from lying to a standing position while symptoms and vital signs are monitored, like fainting or loss of consciousness. It is used to reintroduce patient to vertical position. It is also used to facilitate the early weight bearing and thereby to improve lower limb strength. The tilt-table most frequently applied to patients with neurological conditions like stroke, muscular dystrophy and cerebral palsy. The weight bearing position or the vertical position on tilt-table used to prevent contracture and to reduce the spasticity also. Now the last one is definition of disability. So it is an inability to undertake normal activities of daily living, that is ADL, as a result of physical, mental, social or emotional impairments. That's all about this video. Students, give me a thumbs up if you like this video and don't forget to share and subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching me. See you in the next video.